Well, we rededicate, and I love that terminology, rededicate, to dedicate anew to the principles and the goals and the objectives that were originally set up with this chair, which is education, in large part. And not just educating real estate majors or graduate students in real estate, but what an honor it is for me and all the rest of our faculty to be able to step into a classroom of students who are not necessarily going to become real estate majors, but are, by virtue of the fact they're here, going to become homeowners. Very high probability. Some of whom will say, I'm taking this class because my parents have never owned a house. I'm taking this class because my parents have lost their house. My dad lost his job, and I just don't understand it. I want to be more knowledgeable. And there is a lot to learn about real estate, and we get passionate about it. We truly enjoy it. This once piece of personal property back here is now a fixture. It is permanently attached, so it's needs in it, I believe, under Virginia law. But our students go on to do a lot of different things, and I could talk about their careers in financing and banking, their careers in property management, in investments, that sort of thing, and I won't. But I would like to tell you a little bit about what our students think and what they get exposed to by taking a Principles of Real Estate class. So the chair provides an opportunity to have a lot of continuity, sustainability in what we do, provides me an opportunity to do research in the area of real estate. We had an opportunity to talk about my research related to regulations and appraisers and how that might apply to agents as a whole. But I thought this would be fun just for a couple moments. This is the last page of my final exam from the spring semester, from the 300 level Introduction to Real Estate Principles to Real Estate class. And the last page has question number 50. It's an essay question. And there are 3 parts to the essay question. Part number 1 is, what is the most important thing or things you've learned about real estate this semester? Number 2, why is it the most important thing you've learned? So justify it. And number 3, how's it going to apply to your life? And the students have already figured me out at this point in the class. This is the final. That I'm going to look for 3 complete but distinct, possibly labeled answers. So for instance, this is a good answer right here. The most significant things I've learned in this class are how to calculate net operating income and present value and future value. Also that real estate is complex and can be complicated, but it's important to know in real life scenarios. That's the most important thing the student learns. Not something that's virtual or intangible, but something the student can relate to and they know that it's going to impact their life. Okay. This woman, by the way, told me, hey, I'm very good at math. I really enjoyed, the discussions about appraisal. I want to be an appraiser. So I set her up with Robert Taylor to talk about that. Next student. I learned how to use BA22 calculator to calculate the mortgage payment or interest of the real estate. Why is that important? When I want to buy real estate in real world, I will become more knowledgeable, use the TVM functions, time value of money, make calculations easier, quicker, let me do what I want quicker than others to get a chance. How does this relate to your life? When I become a real estate broker in future, based on all the legal law about real estate, I know I will have these skills, help the owner of property make more money. I mean, the grammar's maybe a little lacking. This was Jiang's first class in the United States. Mm-hmm. Jung's English at the beginning of the semester was rough. So when you think about real estate, when you think about what we're doing here, try not just to think about Richmond, try not to think just about Virginia, but I've got somebody who's going home to become a broker in China and is thinking Virginia Commonwealth University. This is the answer from the top student in the class. What's the most significant thing you've learned in this class? The most significant thing I've learned in this class is to smile while taking exams. As the little things improve your attitude and help you think clearly and do better. This is significant to not only enjoying a happier result, but also improving your experience in and out of the classroom. This is applicable with every aspect of my life, et cetera, et cetera. So leave it to the top student in the class to do something a little outside the box. Now, there I do tell a fib. I tell them that my research and serious academic research has shown that students who smile during their Principles of Real Estate final exam do better in life. And I emphasize not just better in the course, but actually better in life. Philip Ennis is case in point. The most significant thing I learned in this introduction to real estate class this semester is that even the most mundane subjects can be enjoyable and tolerable as long as you have a passionate professor. Yay, David.
You won today.
I registered, so what's the most significant? I registered for classes late and dreaded taking such an early class, but I actually found the class to be a great way to start the day. So every time I start class, whether it's 7 p.m. in the evening for graduate students or in the morning for undergraduates, my first comment to the class is it's a beautiful day in Richmond, Virginia. Said I've learned to be more optimistic, starting my day earlier in such a lively, positive atmosphere, Sneed Hall, has been a benefit to all my other classes. And then he goes on to say that this is significant in his life because it's changed his life. Wow. He is actually going to register for a 9:30 a.m. class in the future. He's really testing early. Last one, what's the most important thing? I think all the information I've learned is valuable. If I had to choose, the most important thing would be real estate valuation and the legal aspects of buying, owning, and selling real estate. It's significant to me because it provides very important knowledge that I will use in the future. How does it apply to your life? I'm very happy with what I've learned about real estate. I definitely want to know more, and I'm thinking about making it my career. Thank you, Virginia Association of Realtors, for the legacy that you really have left with this chair. Thank you.